first want to just ask how it feels sitting here almost 15 years into your career, coming off another MLS Cup. When just what it feels like to be at this point in your career going into another preseason.
Feel good personally. Excited to be back. We get a short break, but if you're gonna have a short break, it's a good reason why. Winning a trophy. So looking forward to it. Returning a lot of the same guys, and then looking forward to a good season, new competitions, so hopefully new goals and new trophies.
What does it feel around the team this first day? I know it's hard to really get an exact measurement, but what's just the feel that you feel going around?
Everybody's calm, which I think is a good thing. Control level of excitement. I feel like we saw each other not too recently ago, so I don't think you really miss anyone too much, but everyone feels good.
You don't miss not even Aiden, who's not even here?
Nah, not yet. I just saw him recently, and we did a thing in New York too, so I saw him more than I saw the other guys. So
I do want to ask, with the new faces, what is just the message to them that you're giving it after having a season playing in Nancy's system and seeing how he runs things?
No, just be confident, but don't show any frustration. It'll take time to get used to it. I think you saw that a little bit. Maybe some guys that came middle of the season that weren't here in preseason with us, so they get a full preseason this time around. The guys that are here and the guys that are new. So just be patient. Everything will click at some point.
How important is it for those guys who didn't get the full preseason with this team to get this now, having this preseason season?
No, it's huge. Obviously, for off the field purposes, chemistry, and then on the field as well, just to the way coach wants to play, habits and chemistry with the players that you're playing with. So I think it's huge, and more camaraderie.
And you already had such a long resume, but what's your personal goals going into this preseason and just the season as a whole?
Stay fit. Yeah, stay fit and play games.
And you relaxed this off season, right? You got a nice little break.
Yeah, I didn't go anywhere though. I just went up in Cleveland, saw my mom and sisters and stuff like that, and Canton, saw family, so I stayed put.
Thank you.
Darlington, you've gone through this a few times now, being the MLS Cup winner. It's hard to repeat, right? There's a lot of challenges. What do you tell guys in terms of that next season, and kind of how do you help lead this group and hopefully what is another successful run?
I think we just gotta stay consistent. I think obviously you were the best last year, but that doesn't guarantee anything for this season. I think that's the message. Focus on just either staying consistent or being better. I think you'll get a different level, of effort from opponents returning as champs. So I think having a good start to the season will be crucial.
When you've won in the past, what has been that biggest challenge that next season? Is it the way other teams approach you? Is it a mental thing for guys on the team? What do you think has been the biggest challenge? It's been a long time since someone's repeated.
I think it's a combination of all.
Okay.
I think bless you. Like complacency, but you are a returning champ, so you feel a sense of confidence, maybe a false sense of confidence. On top of that, the opponent kind of addresses you and approaches you differently.
Yeah.
New competitions as well. You're in more competitions, so there's more games. So I just think it's a combination of all those things.
And I assume you watched Aiden for the national team the other day?
Nah, that was a basketball game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's my daughter's basketball game.
When he gets that opportunity, what's it like for you to see him, knowing him the way that you have, and all the guys, but him specifically, getting that opportunity when he does? I know this isn't the first time for him, but a kid that you've watched grow up here.
No, it's amazing. It's amazing. Obviously, there's not much more I can say about him. You guys don't know how I feel about him, but he's gonna go as far as he wants to go, and I think this is just the beginning for him. I think him getting an opportunity to play in those games, it's great for him. More experience, just been with the coach, with that system, with national team play, and it's only gonna get better and better from here on.
I just want to ask one more question. Is there any different of a feel coming into this preseason compared to 2021 after coming off that MLS Cup? I know obviously COVID made everything feel different, but is there just any different feels compared to those two preseasons?
Honestly, hard to remember. Hard to remember. But I do like the calm that everyone's shown so far this season. I think it helps, returning coach and returning a lot of players. So I think there's not that period where you have to get familiar with each other. So I do like that.
We haven't talked to you since Caleb got the job in New England. I know obviously what he's meant to you in your career, but just to see him back in the league, obviously you'll see him this season. What's that going to be like, do you think?
No, that's gonna be great. You know, I'm so happy for him. You know, I think he deserves it. Obviously, a two-time champ, 2 different teams, so he gets to go to a good team. You know, that's been competing every single year. You know, great player, Kill. So I think he'll do great things. Just not against us, hopefully.
Thanks, John.
Thank you, guys.
You got